We were in Little Bumpleton.
You just paid the fella in the pub who
Yes.
owed all of like £20.
Yes, and we were talking to these boys, and there was a little boy outside. And I remembered, by the way, we do have some, don't we? Have sweet? Oh, we might have given the sweets to that little child, and that's why he talked to us in the first place. Because we picked up some little sweets at one point, on the first session of this, and I was like, "What do we do with these?"
Fries chocolate?
Mm.
The accent pub. Oh yeah, the guy with the weird accent.
Yes.
You were trying to go to the pawn shop and it was
also,
closed.
I need to change the category. Yes, the pawn shop is closed. Black Mirror. The Black Mirror is what we need to click. There we go, because there's like 5 games called Black Mirror. Because it's an extremely generic name. Hello, little boy.
It's a mirror of you, but it's black to show your dark side.
And my normal side is my dark side at this point. Pawn shop.
What does that mean?
I mean, this guy's a fucking prick, is what I mean. This guy's horrifying.
It's going to be a Fight Club thing, and he killed everybody.
Maybe.
I can see it coming.
I'm going to talk to this little boy about the pawn shop, see if he knows why it's closed and when it's open.
Because he went out and he left a note.
Yeah, he went out to another village or something, didn't he?
I think I'll be back in 5 minutes.
Have you seen Murray today?
Murray?
His shop is closed.
I'll beat you if you don't tell me. Because I gave you sweets.
Is there a problem?
Well,
He's a pervert,
that
he
old
is.
man doesn't like me hanging around that shop of his. Or rather around those glass cases.
Where are you
cases.
Glass cases?
I may have one.
Turn up a little bit the game.
Mm-hmm.
I do remember seeing him leave this morning.
Do you have an idea when he will be returning?
Judging by how he sharped himself up,
Sure.
he must have gone into town. So he's probably not going to return before tomorrow.
His fucking letter on the door said 5 minutes.
I'm going to have to fucking hunt him down then, am I? Right?
Oops!
Jesus Christ, child!
What's this here?
What's all this about then?
Ball? Vic! I know it was you, and I
Oh,
know
the
you can hear
accent.
me. Just you wait till I catch you.
Oh,
I'll beat you
God, I
within an inch of
forgot.
your life.
It's been a week.
Ah, damn. Now I'll have to clean up all this mess.
I suspect Vic is not going to show up for a
You
while.
think so?
Okay, so we're done with little boy then, I guess.
That
Can I
sounds
have his
fine.
ball?
You turn up now?
Yes, fine.
Oh. We haven't had an apology today. Say sorry.
Sorry. Can I have his ball? Oh, there's some broken... Can I take the broken glass?
Why would you
I
want
don't
to
think
take
so.
the broken glass?
No, because it's an adventure game and you load up your packets with useless shit until it works.
He should be sweeping that up straight away before someone steps on it.
Health and safety go mad.
To not step on broken glass.
Back in my day, you'd walk around on broken glass all the time. No one complained. Just what we had to do in the war. I guess we'll leave, because, I mean, well, maybe we can go to the other village and speak to it.
I'm so upset with this proportioned Scottish accent. Who let Mike Myers do voiceovers?
Willow Creek is where we were. The Warm Hill Village? Or Vicarage?
The Warm Hill Parish.
I don't know what a vicarage is. I assume it's like some sort of Protestant diocese. Is there anything I can click on? Enter the church. Main entrance. To the rear cemetery. Let's do the main entrance. We'll knock on the door and be happy. Just dignified
The main
dumpster
entrance is
door
closed
diving
and
hoarder
only opens
syndrome.
on Sundays. I've got to use the side entrance.
Why bother closing the main entrance if it's open anyway? The vicarage is the house the vicar lives in? Oh, that makes sense.
That's where they live in Emmerdale, the vicar and his family.
Hi! I love you! I try to ignore and forget that you watch so many soap operas. Hello, Gravedigger. We were definitely told
I
about the
watched
Gravedigger.
3. That's not so many, considering there's like hundreds of them.
Yeah, and how many episodes a week is that
I don't
for
know.
3 soap operas? Well, it's got to be at least 12.
No. Well, I don't watch all the episodes.
Okay.
Coronation Street shit at the moment.
At the moment. Okay, if you say so. How could you tell? Hello, Gravedigger.
Good afternoon. Have you time
So
for a
shameful.
little talk?
I'm too busy digging graves.
I never hurry anywhere, unlike everyone else around here.
He sounds
I'm
like
interested in
he
learning
sounds
about
like
the
Ringo
parish
Starr.
and this cemetery. I think you're the right man to ask.
Maybe. I've been helping Father Frederick for many
Must be nice to
years
curl up with a
now.
pizza in
I
front of
know
a stove.
the
Oh
names
wait,
of all
it
the
is actually.
graves. What do you want to know?
I don't really know. It's been a really hot minute since I saw the OG Black Mirror being played. It's been on my list for ages, and I'm finally getting around to it. Tell me about Wormhill Parish.
Tell
The
me,
Worm?
how old is this parish?
No one knows how old
Doesn't
exactly,
he sound
but
like Ringo
this
Starr?
cemetery and church are much older than anything in
A
the
little bit.
neighborhood. A long
What are you
time
doing?
ago,
You had hair in
they
your
used
face.
to bury heretics
Loose hair.
here.
You were covered in
They
hair after you
say
cut your
there's
hair.
a system of
Look, you need to get one of them
corridors under the
brushes.
cemetery where the
They have the
souls of
hairdressers.
the
They go brush
innocent
brush.
wander looking for a way out.
Very poetic.
You know, I've
His
seen
voice makes
quite
me
a lot
sleepy.
all these
Yeah.
years here, but,
For instance?
well, it was a long time ago.
I just had some
But
leftover
some
pizza.
years
I will share
back,
with you,
I
Emma.
heard
What
something
What's on the
like
pizza? What
voice of
toppings?
a child in the distance. It was moaning and singing verses.
Could just be a castrati. It
At
is a
first,
church.
I thought it was just an illusion, but then
Oh, I don't know if the
I could
Protestants
no
ever
longer
did that.
contain my curiosity and went outside to have a look. I followed the sound of the voice, but the closer I got, the less audible the
What are
voice
you doing?
became.
Stop making that horrible mouth
Maybe
noise,
it
or
was
get
just
out.
a child playing
Stop it!
nearby.
That's so irritating.
2
I'll make any
hours
noise I
after
want.
midnight,
Shh! I'm trying to
I
listen.
don't
Well,
What?
think so.
you pissed
Plus,
me off.
Look around. There are graves far and wide. But that's past now. I have no idea what it was, and I do not want to know. I don't even
You
know
have an
why I'm
uncurious
telling you
mind.
this.
Have you heard the voice again or anything
You know that
similar?
really boring priest.
Yes.
Yeah, I
I've already
can't
told you
listen to
enough.
him. It's too boring.
Don't tell anyone about this. I don't want to look like an old fool.
Too late.
Oh, that pizza stuff makes me want to eat the pizza too. It's pepperoni and mushroom with stuffed crust. This poor mumbling little fella down in his hole.
He is also, I did notice, digging with a pickaxe, which seems inefficient to
You
dig a
haven't
grave
even
with.
met Father Frederick yet. I don't like how they're telling you the names of people before you've met them.
Well, we've heard people talk about Father Fred, haven't we? The guy in the pub mentioned him, I think.
Did he?
Yeah, and he just mentioned
Well, I wasn't listening to him. He was boring.
him.
You said you have known Father Frederick for many years. What can you tell me about him?
Father Frederick is the best man I know.
He puts up
He
with
took
my
me in when I was
moaning.
orphaned and raised me
Oh.
as his son.
But he made you be a
For that, I
gravedigger.
will be grateful to him for the
Happy,
rest
maybe?
of my life.
Gravedigger is not a
And
nice
I
job.
will be around to
He's
help
fine
him
with
as
it.
long as
Or he's just
I
lying.
am
Yeah,
able
grave
to.
robber.
But if you want to talk to him, you will have to wait
Oh,
until
everybody's
he
out.
returns
Everybody's
from the
out at
neighbouring
the
manor.
fucking manor house.
I just
see.
said that.
Mhm.
Thanks.
What's being a gravedigger like? Do you ever
Don't.
steal the jewellery? I wasn't going to say fuck the corpses.
I thought you were.
I know.
That's kind of on brand for you, like.
I'm just going to say, do you ever like steal some nice shoes or like a nice suit? Or
I'd love
some
to work in a
jewellery or
graveyard, to be
something?
honest.
I would. It sounds
Oh,
nice.
I'd hate it.
I would spend large portions of my childhood hanging out in a nearby graveyard.
So would I, but I didn't want to work there.
Yeah, but it's just sort of nice and cozy.
Yeah,
it's
but
like
they're-
just cutting the grass or something. Be
Oh,
nice.
I
I wouldn't mind digging graves. I
No,
mean,
I
it's
wouldn't
probably
like that.
bad for your health, as in like your back would be fucked, but might be nice. Get out
Ask
in
him
the open
about this
air.
person, anyway.
Tell me, what is your name actually?
Mine?
Yes?
No one calls me anything.
Not even your
other
adoptive
than
father.
Oh, don't have a name.
See, his
They never
adopted-
gave me one.
Frederick
See, his adoptive father
Gravedigger.
doesn't even give him a name.
And I don't mind if you have questions about it. It's true, anyway. And you are a Gordon, right?
Or you're just going to be called the gravedigger.
I
Samuel
I
Gordon.
genuinely doesn't have a
Oh,
name.
you're the grandson of old Mr. William?
Yes,
I saw you at the funeral.
of course. Did you know William?
his grave,
No, not personally. I would see him from time to time, though. He used to go inside the church.
How often?
Not that often, but when he did show up, he was always in a hurry.
I hate
as
being
if
in
he
a
knew
hurry.
He didn't have much time left.
Did he ever speak with you?
No, I told you, I did not know him well.
But he would speak with Father Frederick, wouldn't he?
You will have to ask Father that yourself.
I will. Thanks.
Something off-putting about this. What did you know about William? We'll exhaust his dialogue so we never have to talk to him again.
I've heard that you sometimes saw William come to the vicarage late at night.
Did you
Is
kill
that
him?
true?
So you'd have
Who
someone to
told you
bury.
that?
That's
just love
not
burying.
important. So is it true?
I don't care to talk about it. I don't want to look for problems.
Fair enough.
Whatever you tell me
He's like
will
an
stay
elderly
just
hobbit.
between us.
Or the
It's
ends.
not like I think I can trust
Yeah, he's the
you,
ends
but
because
Yeah,
he's so
he's very
fucking,
ends.
so fucking boring.
I love
Tell
the
you what I've
Ents.
We
seen.
know.
Everyone who
I want
knew old
50
Sir
minutes more
William
Ent
thought he
content
was
in
a
every
bit
Lord
of
of the
a
Rings movie.
madman.
I know.
I love them.
Please don't get offended.
They're lovely, but they're
And
boring as
later,
fuck.
when
I
he
would live with the
refused to
Ents.
see
I don't know
any
if they're that
Perfectly
lovely,
content.
actually. They were willing to let everyone die because they couldn't be
I'm
bothered.
telling you this so that you know I'm not making up what I'm going to tell you next.
Go on.
I first saw him here some 6 months ago. I was sitting in my cabin, about to go to bed. I saw a light. It was
I was
someone
wearing an onion in my
approaching the
belt.
church.
It was the style at the
In
time.
the 20 years that I've
Yeah,
been
you're gonna have to
working
read this.
here,
I
no
can't
one
read
has
it.
ever come
He's
here
making me
this
fall
late.
asleep.
So I went outside to check out
The
what
moon
was
was in
going
the
on.
sky, as I
I saw
recall.
a figure concealed in a dark coat walking among the graves.
I love ants too.
He
We said
was looking for
ants.
something, his head down to the ground.
He
Was it
talks so
William?
slow.
At that moment, I had no idea who it was. I couldn't see his face in the darkness.
Like I said earlier, it
He
was
spent
night
some
time.
20 minutes there, going round, mumbling something.
Oh,
What was he saying?
Well, I observed him from a distance. It wasn't audible.
So what happened next?
The church door opened, and he made for
is
it
he getting
right away.
slower? I
I
think he's
cautiously
actually
followed
falling
him.
asleep.
Father Frederick was standing in the doorway.
It's like the gaps between
It
words
seemed
are
as if he was
extending.
expecting that person. It was only then I realized it was Sir William, because I was close enough to
Just Barry.
recognize his voice. He and the father had a long conversation.
Like this
then,
one?
And Sir William was waving his hands vigorously about during most of it,
Waving
They
his hands
finally
vigorously.
went
Like a Sonic
outside.
06 character.
and that is all I saw.
Do you know anything more?
I never stick my nose in other people's business.
Just in their
Thanks
graves.
for telling me this.
I only told you because you're Sir William's grandson.
Oil him.
Now leave me alone. I have to finish my work here.
Alright,
How
sorry.
was William meeting with Father Frederick in the middle of the night?
Lover's tryst,
Maybe.
possibly. I think you said leave me alone. However, can I ask you about the church as well?
May I have a look inside the church?
You have to wait for
No, he
Father
doesn't.
Frederick to return.
You can go into a church. You don't need to wait
church
for the
is going to
priest
stay
or the
locked
vicar or
until
whoever.
then.
He's got all
But you
his
can open it.
paraphernalia
Can't you?
in there. You
It
judge
doesn't
him.
matter. It's going to stay locked.
But that's
as
not much of a
Father
church, then
Frederick
fucking is it?
owns.
It's supposed to be people go in and fucking sit there. You know, whenever I go into a church, not that I go into one often, people are always sitting there
Mhm.
praying. There's no one there. I like going into churches. They're pretty. And I always feel kind of, I don't know, like as an atheist, I'm like, is God going to strike me down?
No, that's so Reddit of you. That's such a Reddit cringe thing to say. Ugh.
You're mean.
Ugh.
You're mean.
Well, it is. I stand by it. Well, it's locked. Not much I can do with the church, I guess. Or maybe I go around to the back of the church and there'll be an
No,
unlocked
but
window.
seriously, I think churches are really pretty.
Mm-hmm. Can be. Like the one in our town, the St. Mary's Church. That's nice.
You know me, I never stir. But as an aristocrat has been denied access somewhere too, and I'm going to say it quite prominently. He's not an aristocrat. He doesn't have a. Oh no, wait! He just called him Sir,
Mhm.
didn't he? Did he just call William Sir?
I think so, but that might have just been a polite thing.
Churches are bad luck. I'm with Emma.
The names carved in stone are no longer legible.
This is the nicest graveyard. I could hang out here, read a book, eat some biscuits. Whatever else you do in graveyards.
I need biscuits with tea,
Its branches
Okay.
are stretched.
so I wouldn't
into
have it in the
graves.
graveyard.
You could bring some tea.
I don't want to. I think if you're going to eat biscuits and drink tea, you have to have a table.
Have a flask.
No, I don't like that stuff.
Okay, I'm sorry. Or just use one of the tombs as a table. I would do that all the time. I would eat... When I was a kid, I would frequently bring a little sandwich and a drink and stuff and sit on one of the tombs and kick my feet.
That's disrespectful.
Oh, whatever, they're dust. Oh no, the bones are going to be angry at me.
That's
Not
just-
the bones.
That's disrespectful.
It's a very old graveyard.
That's disrespectful.
Whatever. To William's grave. Sure. Let's go to William's grave, I guess. Yeah, respects. Into the crypt. Oh, we've got a very fancy crypt. I guess we are extremely posh. Oh no, he's just got a headstone. Oh. 1981. So this is 1981.
And he died in
officially.
He was born in 1903. So how old was he?
78.
Is he? Was he? Hold on, let me count.
God, I'm shit at maths.
Hold on, just be quiet now, I'm trying to count.
It's 78.
No, it's not. Is it? No, hold on. Shut up and let me count.
Okay.
You keep interrupting me. You know I have dyscalculia. Stop laughing.
I'm not.
You're right. I think you're right.
Yes.
Oh yes, because he would have been 80 in 1983.
Mm-hmm.
You laughed at me.
Didn't.
No.
Didn't laugh at you!
What were you laughing at? So.
The fact that you insisted on doing it when I already said. Even though you do have dyscalculia. You were like, no.
Were you laughing at my dyscalculia?
Oh my god.
Well, you're not much better at maths than me.
No, I'm not. I'm hilariously drunk. Right, back away.
Were you laughing at me? Answer the question.
That's my answer.
Ah.
Let's see if we can find our way into the crypt. It's probably locked. I don't know how you get into a crypt. Never
One of
tried.
the crypts of our family. I don't even know who's buried in it.
You messed up my hair,
Oh no.
dick.
I love you.
The tomb of Jeremy Gordon.
Jeremy Gordon. The tomb.
Do it again, do it again.
The tomb of Jeremy Gordon.
One more time.
He's he's
Go on,
very...
one more time.
Leave me alone.
Go on, one
Go
more time.
away.
One more time.
Why are you giddy?
Just one more time and I'll leave you alone.
Emma.
Please, I mean it.
No,
It's,
no,
but it's funny.
No, I'm never speaking again.
Ah, you I'm a dyscalculia girl too, let's get him at me. Yeah, exactly, Lola.
Anything?
Yeah, it's weird it didn't say the months on the tomb. I mean, they're rich enough, they could put the months.
Yeah. People really care. Be written down somewhere, I'm sure.
I'd put the months. But I'm not going to have a headstone, I'm going to be cremated.
I...
Going to be food for the worms. Do you want to be food for the worms?
Oh,
I give a fuck.
Leave me in the woods.
Huh?
Leave me in the woods or whatever.
That's illegal.
Whatever.
Are you mocking my accent?
I'm not mocking your fucking accent! If I leave the
You
church?
want, that's 2 strikes. One more and you either pause or I tickle you on camera.
Mhm.
Hear me?
Mm-hmm. Stop talking about pizza.
Pizza. Pizza. They're fighting the good fight.
Mm-hmm. What do I can't find the place to click to leave this church. Maybe I'm just stuck in the church forever. Pizza. Exactly. At least call it pizza.
Well, you have the hint guide.
I do.
May I disturb you?
No.
No.
You just don't.
Oh, he even puts down the pickaxe slowly.
Well, all the characters
Not
do that
for
when they turn
long, I've
around.
got-
Has Father Frederick returned yet?
No.
No, he hasn't. It's a long journey from Windshire. He won't be back until tomorrow.
Tomorrow. I'd like.
You'd like to go inside the church, but I already told you about
Fine.
that. Now go.
Alright, fine. Oh, bell? Is it 7? I can collect the package, maybe?
It's 7 o'clock. I
Yes!
should return to the main
The
gate.
package from her
If
doctor.
Herman is true to his word.
Her Herman.
His man will be waiting there for me.
Yippee! Hey!
You must be Dr. Herman's man, is that right?
I'm not Herman's man. I
The
just
accent.
work for him from time to time.
Where are you
You're
from?
Samuel Gordon, aren't you? I've got something to deliver.
Yes. Please give it to me.
Yeah, why not? I don't care who you are anyway. I was supposed to give this package to whoever came to this gate at 7. That's when my
Another
job
slow boy.
is over.
Look at this fucker dropping
Take
cigarettes in
me
our
so I
car.
can go.
Kill him.
Hold
So
on
I
a
can
minute.
go.
Are you Mark?
Yeah, that's me. Why?
Harry said you had worked in our garden.
A
Oh.
couple of times. So what?
I'd like to ask you about William
Yeah.
Gordon. What can you
You're
tell me
obsessed
about
with
him?
him. Let it go.
He wants to solve
Nothing.
his death.
I barely knew him. I just worked in the garden. I'm in a hurry. Do you
Oh,
want
I'm in
anything
an
else?
array.
No
It's like
thanks.
Dick Van Dyke.
Good. See you around.
Bye. I hope I'll find what I'm looking for.
Moving in slow motion. Maybe everybody's just afflicted with some sort of
No, every
curse.
time you ask them a question, they turn around
Yeah.
slowly.
Box. I got a box.
Can you
I
open it?
the box. How do I...
Maybe you have to
There's
bring it.
only a watch and a few trinkets in it.
You wanted to get film developed as well, didn't you?
Yes, but I need to get into the pawn shop to do that.
Yeah.
I'll open it. William made a remark of some kind here.
There's a little note.
In the 10th year of forever.
To my forgetful head, the path to the key begins in the library, on my work table, hidden away under the blue curtain of unwritten words.
Okay.
What's this key for?
Probably his study. So, we need to go back to the library and go to his work table and find something blue, I assume. Let's go. Next to NPC. Hello. How are you doing today? The Shatner School of Line Delivery.
He was in Star Trek.
Also in Tech War, which I just played.
I'm sleepy.
You're very sleepy. You get so giddy when you're sleepy.
Me, 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 me.
Me, 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 me. I love you very much.
Go away! I hate when you say that.
Why?
Like you're going, like reminding yourself, oh, I love her.
Emma!
I love her, so I better put up with her.
Emma, how dare you?
Or fucking get me pizza and I'll love you back.
You're so horrible to me.
I know. What did I do?
Smashed my keyboard a little bit.
I
Now
did
it's kind of
I
gone
did not
weird.
smash. I leaned like this.
Yeah.
I'm nowhere near your keyboard. What do you mean I
No, you
smashed?
smashed my mouse, I mean. Right, work table. Is this the work table? This looks like the work table. The globe as well.
Fucking hell.
Oh, thank you for the sub. That's extremely kind.
That frightened me.
Who a punk shooing their me. Chronicle of the Wormhill Parish. See. No. Back. Read by right-clicking. The path to the key begins in the library on my work table, hidden away under the blue curtain of unwritten words. Oh, thank you for the gift inscriptions. Unbelievably kind. The blue curtain of unwritten words. Is there some blue ink here?
This one at the side?
I think so.
The local parish has been accorded.
Maybe it's
No,
like a
don't
riddle.
read
Marcus Gordon.
Don't read it. Oh my god, don't read it all. It's so long. It's so fucking long.
Is it a riddle?
Probably.
There was no consequence. Father, who that since
The blue curtain
recorded
Of unwritten
unwritten
words.
words.
On his
There
desk.
might be like a blank book on his work table.
Look, that's a desk.
Ah, the inkwell! A blue inkwell, unwritten words. Because it's ink and you use ink to write words. But because it's not been used, it's unwritten words.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Look under.
Inkwell.
there's a button under the inkwell.
Button,
I'll try to
press the
press it.
button. You'll try to press it?
Very satisfying button click.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, he was just an alcoholic. Oh. A secret cabinet.
He didn't have much of a reaction to that.
There's a box of some sort. I'll take it.
It's going to be another weird note or something, isn't it? The next part of your puzzle 3. Oh, it's the globes!
With the little orbs.
It's the friendly orbs.
Miniatures of the planets of the solar system, carved from hardwood.
Oh, that's adorable.
Right.
So you
Let's
just
go
put
plug
them
them
into the
in. I
globe.
suppose it's probably an order to do it, but yes.
Well, I guess probably the order of the
Mhm.
planets. Do you know the order of the planets? Because I don't.
No, no, I don't. It goes Mercury, Mars, Earth, and then on that, anyone's
What's
guess.
that famous self-help book? Which one? Women are from this, men are from that.
Venus.
So I'm from Venus, you're from Mars.
I don't know. Right. Oh,
Oh, because
Jesus. I
Venus
also
is
don't know
like
what
the goddess of
size
love,
is.
isn't
Seems
she?
like some.
Isn't she?
I-
Venus, isn't Venus the goddess of love?
That's probably Pluto? I don't know. This is Earth. Earth is third. So there's 1, 2, 3. Earth is number 3. Oh Christ, I don't know anything about the fucking space. I don't know anything about space.
So yeah, like that book, Women Are From Venus, Men Are From Mars,
Mhm.
that where that expression comes from. It's like the self-help book to like how to get along with women. Written by
I've never read this.
No,
or
but
any
you've heard of
self-help
the
book.
expression.
I have.
But that's where it comes from, the self-help book.
Mhm.
Where like how to get along with women, and you just have to accept from different planets.
They're like a chart on the wall that I can see about space.
Oh, you know.
Am I just meant to know
Oh,
this?
you know, you could just Google.
Like some sort of fucking nerd.
You could just Google it.
Fine. Well, I need to pee anyway. So I'm going to go
no.
pee.
Don't leave me alone.
Why? Because you'll fall asleep?
Yeah.
Grenarius, when Grenarius was here, brought us these like little sugar energy tablets if you want one. Give you like a little
No.
bit of a rush.
No.
Here, you just break off half of one of these. They're called Dexterto Energy. I don't know if they do anything.
I can tell you the order
According
of
to
planets
this,
if you want.
it's Schnell and Direct. Yes, that would be helpful.
Well, you just Google it.
Do you want Schnell Energy?
You know.
Have some Schnell Energy.
Ooh-wee.
It'll make you up. Fine. I'll be back in 30 seconds.
I don't want nothing, but I hate the sound of that ticking. It makes me angry. These look weird. Energy tablet things. My favourite book is What Men Know About Women. Quite a heavy read. Is that a real book? Emma, well, he's gone, and you know I never star, but if you know how to unlock Dreya's phone and want to place a pizza order. I actually don't know how to unlock. Oh, no, wait, do I? I think he just does something with his finger. He doesn't have numbers. Have some energy. Somehow it sounds wrong to my Canadian ear. I had a friend at uni who put caffeine powder into iron brew. Oh, that must have been very bad for their stomach. That's disgusting. That must have been very bad for them. What pizza are you going to have then, Emma? I might just go out and get it myself, because I don't think he'll get me one. Maybe like, I don't know, ham and cheese, bit of mushroom. Maybe chicken. Ham and chicken, mushroom. That's nice. Whee! This is kind of fun. I like the noises they make. It's very satisfying.
Back. And I'm not full of urine anymore.
I'm just having fun with them. It's a very satisfying sound. Well, listen to the sound. Isn't that so satisfying?
Okay.
You don't think so? You were saying that the button noise was
I
satisfying.
don't have earphones in.
Ah.
Right. That's the sun. The thing is that I don't know what colours they are either. I don't know what the fuck colours they are in.
So beat Nookie, tell Kane how to do it.
Oh god.
Well, Mars is red. Everyone knows that.
Yes, Mars is red. Is that number 2? Fucking no. I don't know what Mercury looks like. I don't know any of this shit. I know nothing about space.
The one place where communism hasn't
Yeah,
gone.
that's the only thing I know about space. Happy pissless Dreya. Don't hand it back. I'm the puzzle genius. I'm gonna need to look up a solar system chart. Hang on.
Space.
Solar system chart, and this is gonna not include fucking
Beat Nookie
like,
has told you.
Pluto. Yeah, but I don't know what the colors are either. It's color coded. The order of the planets on the system, at least, is Mercury, Venus, Mars. Venus is close. Is what? No. Earth isn't there. Obviously, we need Earth.
Well, just look at the picture.
Right. I was like, Mars isn't the third planet. That's true. Mercury is a silver boy. Okay, I'm looking at this chart. This chart here. So we go Mercury. So silver, beige, blue boy. Silver, beige, beige boy. To a beige boy? This does not look particularly accurate.
I think he's beige, yeah.
I guess we should also look at sizes. I'm just going to go to this screen for a second so everybody can see, right, what I'm looking at. But what looks most like Venus here? I guess it's like Pluto's the babiest boy, actually. So this is probably Pluto, because I forget that they'll have Pluto in this. This might be Mercury, number 1. That silvery boy, maybe. Mars is going to be red friend. But there's 2 red friends. And that's a tiny red friend. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, who's the other red one?
Red friend. That's Saturn, definitely. Oh, crap. That's definitely Saturn. The one with the ring.
Yeah.
So
but
that's
Neptune
number
has rings too, doesn't it?
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is Saturn. It's Saturn here. 1, 2. Then Jupiter is number 5, and that's the biggest boy. Probably here. Then I don't fucking know.
We'll do Neptune next.
Neptune is probably this one then, because it's blue. That's probably here. No, here.
So what three?
Uranus.
What 3 are left?
Is this Uranus?
Look at the map. What 3 are left?
Uranus is here.
Uranus.
And then I think Uranus.
No, it's Uranus, isn't it?
I'm 90% sure it's Uranus.
Yes, I thought it was Uranus.
And then I don't know. I'll just switch these around. That hasn't worked, obviously. Oh, fuck me. Maybe I'll have to get like a specific one for Black Mirror because I don't know what
Well, you can go
I've
to
done wrong.
the hints.
Oh, that's true. I have the hint page. Hang on. Click on the secret oh god. Use the box of planets with the globe in the library's central part to get the key to the old tower door. It doesn't actually give me... Okay, fine.
That's not very helpful.
No, it doesn't actually tell me which one. How can I finish chapter 1? Wormhill Bridge. Second. I'm going through the hints. Meet Dr. Herman's delivery guy. Yeah, that doesn't help. I need to go to the library. Black Mirror grounds map. No.
Upstairs.
Ground floor. It's not upstairs.
Isn't it?
What can I do with this globe in the part of the library? There we go. Yellow ball in the middle. That's the sun. Yep, that's fine. It's a pretty lousy solar system model. Pegs have indented tops. Once you have the blocks of planets, put them in the holes. You need to figure out which planet they go in. To place a planet, click on it to pick it up, then either left click it on an empty peg or right click anywhere to put it back. That's fine. Place the planets on the correct pegs. You'll need to combine what order the planets are in with what relative size each one. Knowing something about individual planets can help. Fuck you. If you need a review of the order of their planets or their relative sizes, you can look them up in an encyclopedia. It just links to in a fucking encyclopedia. Fuck you. Okay, this is sizes. So I'm just going to bring up the size chart here. This is a fucking nightmare. I hate it. They're not going by color or anything. They're going by size.
No, what's the point of making them?
I don't know. Where'd the chart go? Oh, I need the chart now. Planet solar system chart. That one. Or that. Up on the other side, I guess. Fuck me, I'm miserable. Let me expand that so I can see it better. Right, so the largest is Jupiter. Jupiter is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the largest is Jupiter. I'm just going to put all these back because I'm angry. Well, we're definitely 3. You can put that back. Oh.
Ew.
The largest is number 5. 1, 3, 4, 5. Largest goes there. Then we have Saturn, the second largest. Saturn goes in 6. So that's there. Easy. Then have Uranus, which is just next to it. So that's... I guess they're ordered by size, even though that one to me looks bigger. That's 6. Then the next one, Earth? No, it's not. What? Next one is Earth. No, it's Neptune. This must be Neptune, right? Which is here. Then Earth. Then Venus.
You're my
So
Venus.
Venus is this
You're
one.
my fire.
It's
You're my
second.
fire. One desire.
Then Mars must be 4th.
Venus
Then
is the goddess of love, isn't it, Chat?
Mercury. Then Pluto.
The key.
That's it. That must be William's key.
Thanks, William, for making that easy.
You know your planets.
I do not know the sizes of the planets.
Was he into all that shit then? Astrology and all that?
Which one's the bullshit nightmare and which one's the real one? I can never remember.
Where there's astronomy and astrology.
Astronomy is the normal one. Let's go. It's up.
Venus is
Right.
love, the Roman one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the Roman goddess of love.
Which is the proper one then?
No,
Like the one they stole.
the Greek one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know any.
I think it begins with A.
Artemis.
Maybe?
Athena.
I don't know.
I don't know the gods. Aphrodite?
Maybe?
Is it Aphrodite?
Maybe. You're my fire. One.
Aphrodite! I got there eventually.
But like, that's who sings that song? You're my Venus. You're
I
my
don't know. I really, really don't like it.
Bra-
I
bra-
find that song so
Bananarama.
Maybe?
The three
It might be Bananarama.
the three girls, the blonde chicks.
Bananarama have one good song, and
Which
that's
is
like
what?
Cruel Summer. And
No, it's
the rest
You're
of
my
them are
Venus.
awful.
You're my fire.
Absolutely terrible.
Because they
I
had
think
it
my mum kind of likes
for
Bananarama.
the lady razors, the pink ones.
Yes, those
they're
terrible
Venus.
razors.
They're Venus, and you
Mhm.
had in the ad they play that song.
Astrology is so valid. Of course, the alignment of the planets explains why I'm a shitty person. To the
I should
tower.
unlock it.
Yes, you should unlock it. You could do that automatically, considering you know you have the key.
Excuse me. When-
Yay!
Gillette Venus, that's it.
Are they owned by Gillette? All I know is that they're bad and
Everything's-
What are you oh my god, that's gonna be so annoying for people. Oh my god, why do I let you on the stream when you're sleeping?
What did you just say? Why do you let me? You don't let me do nothing. Say sorry.
Sorry, I love you.
Just having a. I'm just having a laugh.
I jumped and laughed.
See, they found it funny.
Right, to the tower, please.
Can't you make this go up a bit?
If you like, we can put it like that, maybe.
The door can't be opened.
You have a
I
key.
left William's key on the other
Oh,
side.
for
of the
God's
door.
sake,
The
man.
lock must have gotten stuck.
You're an idiot. Well, at least we're here. We've made it. Oh, chess, but I'm so shit at chess. Don't make me play chess. Massive chest.
Ugh, okay, and grow.
I'm not saying anything. I'm literally not saying anything.
The lid is locked.
Everything's fucking locked.
Get a crowbar or something.
I solve a lot of these
The
puzzles with
lid
an
won't
X.
move.
What is all these skulls everywhere?
You know, they're aristocrats. They're very close to goths.
I don't think they are aristocrats.
Roll top desk. Is this locked too?
Because they don't
No.
have titles. They can't be aristocrats. Aristocrats, however you say it.
Ooh. Drawer friend. A special book and a small cabinet.
And all these scrolls.
A chess piece.
Is
So
there
there's probably going to be a chess puzzle.
is there a key?
No.
What's the silver thing?
Don't know. Some sort of astrolabe. Don't know.
Lots of scrolls and papers, but none with William's writing. He must have been recording the important notes somewhere.
Just a music box? Why can't I?
Maybe it's a
I
music
don't have
box,
a mouse control right now. Listening to the jingles.
As though I've heard that melody somewhere before.
yeah. In a dream. I think the key is what opens this thing.
Probably. Looking drawer. Okay, could you look in it now, please? Thank you. A book! Nerd. Some sort of nerd lived here.
This title makes no sense. I'll have a closer look.
Can you look at it now?
And some... Okay. Can I open this? Toolbox?
As though I've heard that melody.
Yeah, fine, whatever.
Can you look at the thing? He said,
There's
look,
a
you want to
small
look.
key inside the book. The pages
Oh.
have been cropped so as to hide it.
Ah,
take
is that the thing where you couldn't see the title?
Mm-hmm. Okay, I've got a small key. That probably opens the massive chest. Probably. Was this just locked as well?
Mm.
The lid won't move.
You didn't try very
That
hard.
doesn't mean it's locked, it just means it might be stuck.
You didn't try very hard.
Mm-hmm. There's parchments. I'm gonna be clicking on everything because I'm terrified of missing stuff in these games.
Several scrolls scribbled over with notes. There isn't anything useful on them.
Did it really go in sequence, like open the drawer but not look? Yes, I had to open the drawer. I had to back out from the roll top, then open the drawer, then go back in and look. Because it's an adventure game, and they hate you. Adventure games resent being played, and they don't like the player.
Astrological maps.
Oh, that might have
Only
helped.
mind the stars and space. I don't think these can help me though.
I don't believe in any of that nonsense.
The lid is locked.
You have a key now, though.
Yay, I was expecting another Lara Croft. No, sorry, babes. Don't work like that.
Is Lara Croft English?
Yes, extremely English. And she's meant to be like ultra posh pseudo aristocracy, but every time she speaks, it's like, oh no, the key don't work, babes. It doesn't quite work. You didn't know Lara Croft was English?
Why would I know that?
I just feel like that's one of the more famous things about her.
Never
Yeah,
watched.
even as somebody who's never played the game.
I never played the games or watched the movies.
I didn't either. So, but I knew that.
Well, I knew who Penn Badgley was, didn't I? Or Badgley, whatever his fucking name is.
Massive chest, look inside. More like a sextant and a strange sphere. Lovely.
Old maps, a globe, and a sextant.
I was right, it is a
What
sextant.
do you need all this for?
What is
You
a
know what I
sextant
mean?
used for again?
Navigation at sea in some way. I don't. It's like navigation tools for maps and.
And you
judging
can
by
use so use the
stars and stuff
yeah
like
yeah.
that. I don't really know how any of that works. It's apparently quite difficult.
William knew.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Goldberg, that's the guy from You, versus Lara Croft, who'd win.
It's cold
I
to
don't.
the touch.
I mean, Lara Croft has got quite a lot of guns. What's you about?
Yeah, you must have heard of the show. This
I
dude,
haven't. No.
he's a serial killer. That's it, basically.
What's his like special powers?
I haven't watched any episodes, so I don't know.
What's his like main attacks?
I know he's a serial killer.
Does he use like a cool machete or
And the actor
does he have like a cool laser beam
and
attack
the
or
actor
something?
Penn Badgley.
What's his down B?
What was his name again? Penn Badgley.
Mm-hmm.
He had to keep on saying, "Stop fancying the character as a serial killer and a rapist. Stop sending me mail saying you want me to murder you."
Mm-hmm.
Or not mail. What do they do now? Tweets.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the post. Getting a printed out picture of some breasts in the post. I just wish we had an action heroine who's like way super cockney English. Okay, well, we've got a strange sphere, a black sphere. Is that
What
anything?
is you about for those who have watched it? I know he's a serial killer, but is that literally it?
Hmm?
He just kills people.
What's his down B? I'm still using that from.
He just kills people over and over for 6 seasons.
Apparently, maybe, I mean, Dexter worked. Well, it didn't work.
Well,
it was terrible.
It was terrible, but there was more of a plot going on there because it was supposed to be he was controlling his evil urges by only killing other serial
Yeah.
killers.
Sleeping with his sister?
In fairness, adopted sister.
Oh, well, that's actually fine then.
Well, I don't think. No, she wanted to sleep with him. I think he turned her down
Really?
because my ex watched the show.
Oh, that's a grim.
We
thing.
watched the finale. Everyone hated the finale, and I was like, "Yes, this is shit." But the episodes you show me already are kind of shit.
Yes, I heard that everybody hated the finale or the last series.
Yeah,
or two.
yeah.
And then I went, maybe I'll give Dexter a go.
was
Maybe it'll be
awful.
fun. I watched like 3 episodes of the first series and went, fuck me. Life is too short to watch any more of this nightmare. It's awful.
The Black Rook is missing.
It's got
Well,
that
I've
famous
got the
meme
black
from
one.
it, doesn't it?
Surprise, motherfucker?
Yeah.
That's the only one I can think of.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Oh, is this the Black Rook? Yeah, it is a Black Rook. Well, put this on it. Put with thing. How do I use it? What? Small knife? He's got a small knife in the Black Rook.
So he needs a hidden weapon from whoever pushed him out the window.
Okay, I've got a small knife. Maybe I can pick the lock with that? It doesn't... Not likely. Oh, maybe I can prise open this with a small knife.
Yeah.
Nope, that's not...
No?
I don't like that.
Stab yourself in the eye.
Key to the end. Go full Lucio Fulci mode.
He stalks women and falls in love with them in an obsessive way, and after the first season he meets someone who actually turned out to be worse than him, etc. The only serial killer show I've watched is Criminal Minds. I think it gave me suburban mom paranoia.
My mum loved Criminal Minds. She loved it so much.
What's Criminal Minds?
I think it's because
What's
she
Criminal Minds?
found several of the cast incredibly hot.
What's Criminal Minds?
It's like CSI but darker and grittier.
And it's English, is
go,
it?
No, they go totally grandmother TV. It's like following some FBI boys who are specifically hunting down serial killers.
And who's in it? Are they hot?
Hang on. Criminal Minds. These people.
The guy from The Simpsons?
Yes, the guy from The Simpsons is in it. I think this is the first time I was like, you are in other things.
Yeah, look shit.
I think my mum thought this guy was incredibly hot, and this guy, like the handsome jock and the nerd. I think she was into them. But yeah, she loved this show. I was like, I don't quite get it, to be honest, but okay. It's a little bit grim from what I remember. The nerd is hot. Yes.
He's not nerdy enough.
I wonder if it's still going on. Is an American police procedural.
Well, that doesn't necessarily
still
mean it's going on.
Also known as Criminal Minds Evolution 2022 to present. Oh my god. What? I'm going back to the game.
Let me check.
You don't care. You don't know what the show is.
How do I go? Oh, yeah.
349 episodes!
Well,
Fuck off!
it says the original one was 2005 to 2020, and now they've done a new one, 2022 to present. So what's this new one?
It's called, it says also known as Criminal Minds Evolution from 2022 to present, so I guess they revived it, they brought it back.
God.
Yep.
In
They've
March,
appeared in every series, so same cast, I guess.
in March of 2025, it was renewed for a 19th season.
19! Oh my god, it wasn't that good. Okay, fine, let's close that. Go back over. Yeah, my mum was really into that and really into a far, far worse one. Because I don't really like Criminal Minds, but I think it's one of the better police procedurals, at least early on. She was also into NCIS, which is so much worse. That one makes Criminal Minds look like Shakespeare. It's terrible. Got Mark Harmon in it, I think. What the fuck am I meant to do then? How do I open this chest?
Oh, this chair is hurting me back.
Get a different chair?
I don't want to. You get it from me. Don't you me.
It's basically just 11 seasons of people getting stalked and murdered in various sneaky ways by degenerates. Oh, can I maybe put the sphere in the object? No. Use the coin. What else do I have? I've got a coin, I've got some medication. Use the coin to prise open the chest. That's not gonna work. I just leave?
No, the door's on the other
I
side,
know.
yeah. Or the
NCIS, that took me back. It was on forever.
Hint again?
Maybe. See?
What was with the
It
skulls?
It looks like there's a tiny little distorted puppy face in the sun there.
Yeah, it does.
A tiny distorted puppy who's baked into the wood. Can I interact with it? Is it like a little ghost of a puppy?
That would be sad. A ghost puppy.
Ah, a little ghost puppy that's like a wisp of sunlight.
Oh, that's
It just
sad.
goes,
That's sad.
anything. What about this spooky face and the swords and
The
stuff?
chains.
It's got to be something. I mean, we have everything we need. I don't know if this is known for soft locks.
Take the sword off the wall and prise open the thing with that.
That's what I do. Select anything else.
Look
the only
at
dog Dreya likes is a confirmed dead dog.
look at the hints.
Why?
Are you mocking my voice?
No, I'm not.
Why did you just?
I'm mocking all Cork people
Why did you just
and
go?
their impatience
Why did you-
and cheating ways.
Why did you just go? Why?
Because that's what Cork people.
You were
sound like,
mocking my voice.
if you say so.
Right, go. I warned you.
Mm-hmm.
I warned you.
Mm-hmm.
Go.
Emma has yelled, "We're back."
I did not yell. I was very restrained. This is hurting me.
The lid.
Hey, go
won't
get me
move.
another chair.
You go get another chair. There's chairs.
Nah, you're bigger than me.
Uh-huh. Let's say no, we're the same height.
I meant in body muscle.
Okay, fine. Let's say small knife again. I don't think that's gonna work. Fine hint, but I don't know what to do.
Maybe you
It
shouldn't
says,
play
"Get
these.
the chest
Maybe
piece.
you shouldn't play these games. You find them too hard.
Get and find William's secret diary. William's secret diary is somewhere.
Maybe
in
it's this thing that keeps flapping.
here. No, I can't select that.
Maybe if you walk right
arrow
up
has
to it
go-
and select on it.
No, it has to go red. Is it in here? Maybe. Another book in here. Still secret diary. Is there another drawer? Looked like there was another drawer on the desk, but maybe not. Gonna scrub over the area with a fine-tooth comb. Secret diary. Secret diary. Not in the massive chest. Oh my god. Even the hints are like, you should be able to figure this out.
Yeah, the hints are very vague.
They are, which is why I use it. But it's like, yeah, you can figure this out. Did I read this already? Yes, I did. Not anything, box, anything. All knife, maybe the rook on it.
This is hurting me. Oh, you can say, Dreya, you know what this refers to.
I don't understand that message.
As much as we tease Dreya, there is clearly the love of persevering through trite adventure game puzzles that comes from genuine love.
Yes.
There. Ah, humbug.
Old maps. I'm not interested in them at the moment.
I can't read. There's servants that do that sort of thing for me.
There's not writing on all maps. What are those maps where there's no writing and you just see the lines? What are they called?
Mm. Can't see anything else to interact with. It must be something I already have. Key to the attic? Maybe that works on the chest? No, it doesn't. The Williams watch. Is there anything else in this?
Gold pocket watch. Beautiful handiwork.
Then
There's
Maybe-
quite a lot of money in
No.
it.
ooh, is there quite a lot of money?
Well, you
in
have an
which way?
orb. You have an orb, don't you?
I've got some sort of magical orb.
Maybe
now.
you could put that on the book or on the table.
No, there's nothing to interact with on the table.
There has to be, because where
There
else could?
isn't.
Yeah, but where else
Well,
can there be?
something has to be in this chest, but I don't know how to get into the chest. I just realised we have a picture frame. Mr. the Druids might have broken some people. Like, there's nothing to interact with here at the massive chest and this normal chest, which looks even more massive, to be honest. Nothing works. Can't open the windows, probably because they're sealed shut because my granddad died.
Or was he murdered?
Probably murdered by a spooky ghost.
The ghost of the dead dog?
That would be quite sweet, and it was an accident. Go to the Black Mirror hints, Chapter 1. Black Mirror Manor upstairs. Samuel's room upstairs. One level. Browns finding people. Where's the map? How can I finish Chapter 1?
The chapter will end when you leave William's study.
After getting all you need from it. Well, we don't have what we need from it. Yeah, exactly. Usually if there's no hint given, then the implication is we didn't notice something relatively obvious, but there's not much here.
But you have to find the book, the diary.
There's apparently a diary that we need to find somewhere. Or some sort of... Like, we have to crack into this chest, otherwise we won't find a way out of this room.
The lock is stuck.
Like, we'll probably find a hammer or something that breaks us out. I can't... We have a coin, an old photograph, a key to the attic, a strange object, camera with film in it, William's watch, small piece of paper, a small knife / black rook, a jewel box, a black sphere, a cuddly toy. I don't know what we could use with any of those, to be honest. Can't select anything with the chess boys. Alcohol. Ghost dog. Like,
That's cheating.
no.
Hypocrite.
Could be something very small. Like one of these little things up here. Oh.
I thought you said it would be red if you could click on it.
Yeah. That's why I'm scanning over everything to see if it turns red. Not anything on this desk. The only red thing is back.
Yeah.
So it's nothing on this desk right now.
There's letters on the walls.
Can't highlight anything to do with this view. Door. Maybe we just kick it. Can we kick the chest at all? We kick it apart with our angry feet.
Stab
Try
the
to
chest.
push the latch open.
Oh, it just worked.
Success.
Okay.
But what about the secret
I need to
diary?
explore William's
Okay, it
study
won't let me
further.
leave anyway. It's like, you still haven't found everything. But at least we have now opened the door. That was what the small knife was for, I guess. But not for opening the latch on this chest or unsticking it. Is there anything we can use to unstick a latch or a door? Like, what would you use to unstick something? A lid.
A key, maybe? Or a coin? If it was a small... Did you try the key on
Yes.
You tried... The mysterious object? Maybe just try literally everything you have on this chest.
The lid.
Try everything.
Try the old photograph.
Yeah.
Try a strange object. Try... Hang on. My... Education. The mourning card. Try pills. Try a map of the manor. Try my wallet full of monies. Try the camera. No. Try William's watch. Next is... Try the small piece of paper.
Papier?
Try the small knife. Try the jewel box. Try the black sphere. Nothing has done it.
You're going to have to look up a walkthrough because we're stuck.
the lid won't move.
The lid won't move. Maybe take the fucking skull off it first?
The skull can't be that heavy.
No. Alright. The black
Yay! Kane is
mirror
cheating. He's been defeated. And I've
William
never felt so smug.
Study chest. The black mirror, William study chest. Mystery manor. Ooh. Then scroll all the way down if we can. Old wing of the castle, the fireplace, the photograph. Yep, we've done all of that. I'm just scrolling through a big walkthrough, but we've done everything. I think we're right at the end of chapter 1 right now. Scrolling. I'm still scrolling.
Maybe you missed something earlier. There's something you were meant to pick up.
Well, we're fucked then if that's the case.
Yeah.
Planet's puzzle, we just did that. William's tower room. Okay. Click on the lid. The chest will not open. Click on the lid of the roll top desk. Close up. Black rook. Little box. Book that's in the drawer. Little key. Chessboard. Heavy chest. Chest is locked, so use the little key on it. Check the string here.
Then you have to click on the strange spear.
Yeah, that's the black tower or the black rook or whatever. Right click in the open drawer of the roll up desk. Samuel finds William's journal that is taped to the side of the drawer.
Right click the open drawer.
Oh, fuck off! So, okay, look. You can. I right clicked to open this drawer earlier, and then I left click to look in the drawer. And it does this view. You can look in the drawer. However, you can also go back out of it and right click it again.
A book has been glued to the bottom side of the drawer.
Fuck you,
Diary.
game. Fuck off.
Diary. Excellent.
Oh, I'm angry.
Hopefully
That's
I'll finally
mean.
learn what happened that night. March 21st.
Read to me.
I'm old.
Old. I know my time is drawing in, and that is why
I'm
I want
old.
to
What's
put
that
some
from? I'm
sense
old.
don't know.
into my life before I leave this world. I have contributed my last years to looking for the truth about my
It's like when
family
Taskmaster
and the
glues
blood
the
that
answer
runs
under the
my
table.
veins. Maybe it is also because of the guilt that I bear in my heart for the fate of my dear James.
Who's James?
The fate that I didn't have the courage to change. After all the years spent with the old journals, I know at last what the goal of my search is. I must not lose time. March 23rd. In the chronicle of the manor and the old records in the library, I have learned things that were forgotten and much that is new.
Alright, Gladger.
I learned that James
No,
is not
Gandalf
the
says
only
that.
one to have lost full control of his mind.
Oh, was James the
Throughout
mental
the
patient
centuries,
boy who he took
several
in?
of my blood ancestors
my
have suffered
brother,
from the
uncle,
same
whatever he is,
affliction that now
treated him.
crosses James.
The mad boy in the photo.
It seems as though it is all somehow correlated, has a perverse purpose of some kind. I traced the family line and learned that every one of those poor souls had been born in the same week, repeating with the period
That's
of
hell
two
of a
centuries.
coincidence.
Is the madness supposed to be punishment of some
Well,
sort?
you are rich.
A
And
punishment
probably
for
very
deeds so
inbred.
horrible that we have not been pardoned, even after 700 years. I am terrified by this idea.
Is that it?
It follows
Is
me
that the
now,
big secret?
day
You think
and
your
night.
family is cursed?
April 5th.
They'll all think I'm
feel
mad if I
something
say
is not right
this,
with
so I'm
me.
putting it in my
I
secret
am weaker
book.
from day to day.
But you're
My age has
quite
caught up
old.
with me at last.
78 is not
As
that
the
old, but you're
chronicle
pretty
foretells,
old.
the way to revealing the truth is through 5 symbolic keys.
Okay.
I don't exactly know what their purpose is, but if they can lead me to the truth, I must obtain them.
You
I
close the
have
kitchen
decided
door.
to pursue first the ones that have been carried over time far from my manor. Centuries ago, the keys were given to different men of our family for safekeeping.
So we
that
need
they
to
couldn't
find
be
some sort
used
of
together.
family guide.
Luckily, I still have my own with me, and obtaining James's keys should not be difficult. If only I had known before what I know today, I would not have given it to him. The next one must be in the hands of Marcus himself, according to the records. The 4th one
Oh my
was given
God,
to
this is
Durgan
long.
Gordon, the original owner of the remote manor in Wales.
Sorry.
I must set off for
We're going to
Wales.
Wales.
That
Well, we
is
mightn't be going to Wales, but
I still do not
we
know
did.
where the fifth key is. Its origin eludes me in the many years of the past.
Close the kitchen
When
door.
I obtain the other ones,
Push up.
I must find this last one too. April 15th.
Is he still
I
going on?
returned
Yes,
from
and we
Wales.
have a long way to
My
go.
searching was futile.
How do you
It was
know?
not easy to
Because
get into
that
the
doesn't
abandoned
end on
tomb.
this page, and we're only here.
Unfortunately, I
Oh.
failed to reveal the next fragment of truth, and returned home empty-handed. Not all hope is lost, however. I will focus on the
Boring.
keys that James
Emma!
It is though.
It
Keys!
should not be hard
To unlock a
obtain
secret
them.
curse.
April 21st.
Or we're
I
just
cannot
dementia
change
ridden.
what has happened in the past of my ancestors, but I hope I can
What did we
influence
do?
the events of the future. The curse
I mean, this is
that
Britain.
has plagued our family must be
When you do
of
something
dateless
horrific,
origin.
they usually give you a
It
BBC
must
radio
stretch
show.
into
So
times
what
as
do you have to
distant
do to
as
get
those of
cursed?
Marcus and Mordred, the first god.
Help
And
an
who
immigrant
cursed?
vote?
And who
I've decided
cursed?
to start looking for answers at the place where the body of Marcus rests. I know that the tomb is concealed in the dark underground of
We
the
saw the
parish.
crypt earlier.
Its entrance
It's
has
a
long
fucking
been
audio
lost in
book.
forgetfulness. No one knows where to begin to look for it. I will set off for the vicarage tonight, April 26th. Whatever it
Still
is
gotta
that
go
is
on.
buried underneath Worm Hill, it is not easily within reach. It took me several days before I discovered an extraordinary pedestal with numerous tiny and meticulously shaped stones in the belfry. The whole
It's a relief
pedestal
this narrator
is a
speaks at a swifter
complex
pace, at least.
mechanical law.
I know, and this is a
Surely
78-year-old
it will open the way to
dying
the
man,
church's
and he speaks
underground
quicker than
vault.
that gravedigger.
I tried to change the positions of the opposite stones, but it was beyond my will to fully concentrate.
I'm a
I
bit
was too
addled.
tired to attempt to set up the mechanism properly. Before I left for home, I made a drawing of the whole mechanism and returned the stones to their original configuration. Tomorrow I will go to Worm Hill as early as possible. April 27th. Luck was on my side today. I opened the way leading to the tomb of Marcus. Surely, I'm the first one in centuries to have succeeded in doing so. How great was my surprise when I descended into the tomb. There was not a trace of Marcus's grave.
Marcus!
His body must be hidden somewhere. I hope that the answer lies in the 4 books surrounding
I don't
the
see why you
center
couldn't
of
just
the
tell
tomb.
anyone any of this.
Shall wisdom be
Why did he keep
Curse.
Why did he keep it a
Writes an
secret?
old
Maybe the
text
other family are
carved
in on the
stone.
curse. They don't
Even
want him
after his
finding out
death,
this sort of
Why
thing.
would they be in
wisdom
on their own
protects
family
I
being
don't know.
cursed?
as it has in his life. I am almost positive that the first answer is map. Despite the darkness, I tried to write down the text from the books, but it was easier to memorize it. I also found an extraordinary, in all probability, a ceremonial object in the shape of a perfect sphere. When I touched it, it was as though whole long centuries breathed on me.
You have that
An
now?
odd feeling. May 7th. I am afraid of this night. I have not slept for 2 days now, and I hear voices. Yes,
Might have gone
human
mad.
voices. There are dozens of them. Their
No,
whispering is
the
melting
curse.
my
Only we
ears
have
into a
medication
sea
to
of
stop our
horrifying
madness, I
noise.
think.
It's the curse?
What's
No,
happening
that's
with
not
me?
madness, it's the curse.
Mm.
Because that's what he said.
No,
We all
yeah,
go
I
mad, but
repudiate
it's the
that.
curse.
Now that I am so close to the truth,
It's demons or some shit.
Probably.
A demon!
Well, I guess we're going into the crypt.
I don't think I can find anything more in here.
You can intuit this.
I'm feeling so strange.
Because you're cursed, and the madness,
My
the
head.
demon is coming out of you. Yeah, he'll fall over down, the demon will come out. Ooh. He's possessed. He does look a bit like the fella from Twin Peaks too, doesn't he?
Mhm.
We were starting to worry that something might have happened to you.
What happened to you, Samuel?
Mind your own business.
I don't know. All of a sudden, my
Did you
head
strip me
started
naked?
to ache vigorously.
He just took off his shirt.
I cannot remember anything after that. How did I make it to my room?
Bates found you lying unconscious in the attic.
Yes, I was going to tidy up there when I saw you lying on the floor.
That place does
I
not look
hurried
like
to
it
get
gets
Sir
regularly
Robert,
tidied.
And then we carried you to your bed so that
And
you
for
could
some
have a
reason took your
rest.
shirt off.
I
Yeah.
told you, Samuel, that
We
you
just
should take
needed
a
to
rest
see.
after such a long
It's
journey.
been so long.
Perhaps you are right. I have no idea what happened. I vaguely
Why am I
remember
covered in
having a
saliva?
strange
Ew.
dream, but I
Gross.
cannot figure out what it means.
Important thing is that you're all right.
Yes, that's true.
It would be best for you to sleep for a while.
This time, I will follow your advice, Robert.
Good. We shall leave you alone then. If it gets worse, come see me.
Thank
No,
you.
you'll just lock me in the asylum.
Hopefully I will
Yeah,
be all right.
we are very posh.
Come
Because
see
if
me.
it's only
lobotomize
some of them that get this madness, maybe
Yes,
that's
sir.
what it is, that they're covering up
Robert
the mad
is right.
ones.
Maybe.
Like the royal
should
family who
take a
put those
rest.
cousins who
Tomorrow,
had
I'll
mental
find out
illnesses
more
inside a
than
home
today.
Yes.
and then never talked about them.
Wasn't there a Kennedy that they lobotomized?
Yes.
Yes, there was a lobotomized Kennedy. Chapter 2!
Chapter 2, Chapter 2.
Was that to the tune of Falco? Why are you singing?
I can sing if I want. Every time you get annoyed, it just makes me want to do it
I
more.
know.
And then why get annoyed? You think you'd have learned by now to just ignore me. You shush, don't shush me. Oh.
Very Lord of the Rings. All dead, all rotting.
I didn't realise he had a little mustache.
Oh, I didn't realize he had a little mustache either. Ew. He's got like a little
I had a
Van
terrible
Dyke
dream.
thing going on.
In the morning, my thoughts were interrupted by a knock at the door.
I'm old as well. Am I going to go mad?
Sir! Sir! Open up!
What's going on, Bates?
I'm
Open up,
busy.
sir! I have to tell you something.
Hold on, Bates. I'm there in a moment.
If this isn't important, you're losing another finger.
What's the matter then?
It's horrible, sir. Henry, our gardener. They found him in the garden pond.
Calm down, Bates. What are you talking about?
Probably drank himself
They
there
found
again.
him dead this morning in the pond. I know what I am saying. I saw his body being dragged out.
How did it happen?
I have no idea. Detective Collier will tell you that.
Was this the
He
one who
has
had
been
like had blood in
questioning
his thing?
everyone for quite
Yes.
some time now, and he wants to speak to you too.
Why didn't you wake him up
He
earlier?
did not give any of us a chance to recover from the shock. Not even Madam.
Where will I find him?
Well, that's kind of the job
He's
of the
waiting
police
Yeah.
to be
in the
like,
common room.
what
We
happened?
had
Is
better
it a
go there
Columbo
right
type?
away, sir.
If so,
All
we're
right,
fucked.
Let's go.
And one more thing. It is the Columbo type!
Yay!
Detective Collier.
Yes. Samuel Gordon, I presume. I need to speak with you.
Oh, he's
Mr.
also
Gordon,
quite bad.
do you know what happened?
Yes, Bates told me everything.
Sherlock Holmes?
Good. I need to ask you a couple of questions. Shall we begin?
He like
Yes.
posh northerner?
Did you speak with Henry Stanton yesterday?
None of them know how to do the
Yes,
accents.
I only arrived yesterday, but I spoke with him during the day.
Oh, you arrived yesterday.
Yes, to attend William's funeral.
I understand. What did you speak with Stanton about?
Mainly I
don't
threatened to
know
geld
exactly.
him, I think.
It was a very trivial conversation.
Had you known him from before?
No, I only knew Mr. Dickens, who was Henry's predecessor.
That was before you left the manor.
He's from
Yes,
no,
about 12
hypothetically.
years ago.
Okay, let's return to your
Okay.
conversation with Stanton yesterday.
How'd you feel about
Did he
Paz?
seem strange to you? Nervous or disturbed?
No, nothing like that. He behaved normally.
So,
was a-
you were
a shit
saying that he
gardener, does that
seemed
count?
normal.
Right.
He was the one that was
I
drunk,
spoke
right?
to
Yes,
Morris,
he was an
your groom,
alcoholic.
before this interview. He told me that Stanton would often have a bit too much to drink.
Well, Morris
Yes,
is a fucking horrible
I have
gardener
heard
and
the
an even
same.
worse workman.
Madam
He's not
Victoria
the
has
gardener, he's
also
the groundskeeper.
confirmed it.
What do you make of it?
Well, they found him in the garden pond, tangled up in algae. I don't know yet how he ended up
That's
in
my
there,
favourite
but the most likely
Bob Dylan
explanation
now.
is that it was on account of his drunken state.
Account.
He might have bumped into something, lost his balance, and fallen into the water.
Maybe. But don't
Yeah,
you
that
think
sounds
the
a bit
water would have
far-fetched.
awakened him?
No, exactly the opposite. It was water that caused his death. He fainted, fell into the pond, and the cold water did its thing.
Such a weird way
Stopped
to
his
describe
heart.
drowning.
He wouldn't be the first drunkard to have drowned like this.
What's
What's
better
ironic,
if men did
however,
that well by
is that
now.
it didn't happen
And
in a
break his
lake or
fucking
a river,
ends.
but in a little bit of water in the back garden.
Is that
Oh, well,
ironic?
No man can choose his death.
And
If there
Alanis
is nothing you
Morissette
need to
posting
ask,
here.
I
Oh,
won't
don't.
be keeping
Now
you any
that's,
longer.
that's Reddit.
Thank
Yes,
you.
it is.
I have all I need for now. Would you please see me out?
Certainly. Follow me, Detective.
He hasn't asked, did anybody not get on
I
with
will now
him?
wait for Dr.
Morris.
Herman's report and close this case. Thanks for your time, Gordon.
Oh, you're such a
welcome,
small
Detective.
town cop.
Goodbye.
Just looks like a case of misadventure. Not going to do any investigations or anything.
Dreya wants to close the case.
Hmm.
Now that Henry is dead, I've got to find a
He
way
killed
to
him?
obtain the second part
Well,
of
look at the way he just said
strange
that.
object.
Now that he's dead.
Maybe. I mean, he blacked out. It could be
It's
a Fight
fake.
Club
It
thing.
is. Of course it is.
He might have blacked out, killed him, and then they found him and are
Yeah, he
covering it up.
blacked out in the attic. He has fucking possessed
Mm-hmm.
by Brad Pitt.
No spoilers.
Oh, fuck. That movie's decades old.
Yes, it is. Actually. Morris, have you fixed this fucking well? I don't care. Oh my god, it's still not open.
Well, it was only yesterday that you told him to fix it.
Yeah, but I said literally right away, and that was yesterday.
Well, his friend just
Morris
died.
carried the hay sacks away
He hated
in time
him.
before it started to rain.
He hated Henry.
I don't remember him hating Henry.
He was like, Henry's a horrible fucking alcoholic, and was trying to blame him for everything, and he was like, I hate that guy.
But he's the one who's stealing wine.
Yeah, he is stealing wine. I hate him for that too. I'm gonna break it over his fucking head.
Morris, do you have a moment?
Alright, be careful now. He has a hammer.
Mhm.
Don't anger him.
I've got a thick aristocratic skull. A peasant could never kill me.
What do you think about what has happened to Henry?
It was to be expected. He drank way too much. I guess it had
And
to
that's
end
coming
like
from
this.
me, an Eastern European.
It sounds like you really don't care that it happened.
Well, we didn't exactly like each other, but I wish no ill will to anyone.
It was you who found him, right?
Ooh.
Yes, I needed something from the back garden,
What?
and as I was walking past, I noticed
Stolen wine?
something floating in the fountain. I went closer to have a look, and he was totally tangled up in the weeds. I could see nothing except his coat.
Did you notice anything else?
No, I panicked, you see. I ran to the castle to get Bates to go have a look with me. I kept thinking I might have been confused and imagined it. But it really was Henry.
What happened next?
I rode into the village to get the detective. You know the rest.
On one of our horses.
Morris found
Instead of
Henry.
using your foots. Your little peasant shoes. I assume you'll be compensating.
Were you in the stable yesterday?
Sure I was. Where else would I have been?
Stealing
The
wine.
lights were not on.
Well, maybe I wasn't. Why are you asking? Oh, I can see where you're coming from. You're thinking that maybe what happened to Henry might not have been an accident and that somebody might have helped him into that pond. I may be a drunkard and a sauce box.
What's
sir,
a
but
sauce
I'm
What's a
not
sauce
a
box?
murderer.
No one is calling you a murderer, Morris.
I was more
was
implying
just
that you were
asking.
scum and work
All
shy.
right, fair enough.
He is
sir.
workshop.
If Madam learns that you are starting to suspect me,
Well,
I
you just
may as
admitted
well
you
go
were a
looking for
drunkard and a
Yes.
sauce box, whatever that is.
There's
So
not
maybe you
much
should be
work
go looking for another
available
job.
I fucking hate sauce boxes.
And besides,
I love
who
how
would want
nitpicky our
to
hero
hire
is.
a
He's not being
man
nitpicky. This
leg
dude
that
is
almost
useless.
completely
He should be
lame?
fired.
I'm
Fix
not
the fucking
accusing you
well.
of anything, Morris. At least not yet.
You sauce box.
No.
Look, you can ask him about the well.
I am. Fine sauce box. The meaning of sauce box is a saucy, impudent person. Informal, a saucy person. Check for English pronunciation.
I've never heard this expression.
That's according to the OED, Collins English Dictionary, and Merriam-Webster.
It says it's American
Sauce box.
English.
Sauce box in British English.
Oh, in American English to pronounce it, I see.
Mhm. That's pretty good.
I'm not being funny, and I didn't like the bloke, but that Morris, asked me, mate, never seen such a sauce box in all our days.
How common is the noun saucebox? Fewer than 0.01 occurrences per million words in modern written English. This is not... It comes from the late 1500s, and nobody uses it anymore. But it's a word. It's a saucebox. Have you fixed the well, you saucebox?
Morris, have you boarded up the old well like I asked you to yesterday?
Not yet, sir. I'll do it today.
It should have been done yesterday. I'm surprised that Henry didn't fall into it.
Excuse me, sir?
You know well how I meant that. I want to see it secured today, or you can start looking for a new job.
Yes. Fuck you.
Is that clear?
Sure, I'll do it. You needn't shout at me.
He wasn't
I'll shouting. I wasn't shouting, and you deserve getting shouted at. I'm going to break your
Why
arms.
did I yell at
You
him
didn't
like
yell
that?
at him, and he deserved.
Because you're
I
his
will go
better.
Well, he is his boss, and he's not doing his job properly.
Fix the fucking well.
So
I don't care about that you murdered the gardener, apparently.
No, it's a bit cheeky though, because you haven't been here for 12 years.
Exactly, but yeah, and look what's fucking happened in my absence.
Say hello to Samuel.
Hello, Samuel. Look what's happened in my absence. All this shit's gone to pot. Hello, little horse. Right.
They should let you rub the horse.
Guess we can talk to people about the death. Or maybe we should go... I want to go see where the body was. Maybe they haven't moved it yet. That would be very funny.
No, the butler said I saw him being dragged out.
Aw, maybe they've just left him at the side. They've probably taken him away in an ambulance.
Nino.
Boring. In the boob pond.
Fountain. He was trying to touch the statue and he fell over. He's very desperate. He hasn't seen anyone for a long
According to
time.
both Bates and Collier, Henry's body was tangled up in algae when they found him. How could he possibly have drowned in this, though?
You could drown in anything if it covers your face.
I shouldn't have made Henry clean the
Oh
fountain.
yeah, he was there because
could I
we
have
were like,
known
clean that
something like
fucking
that would
fountain
happen?
out, you scum. Well, look, if he's so shit a groundskeeper that he can't clean out the garden, or clean out the fountain, maybe he deserved to die. We can get a better
You
one.
murdered him. It's obviously you. You blacked out, you were possessed, you went into the garden, and you went like, Henry, you didn't clean the fountain, and you fucking shoved his face into it. It's obviously you.
Also, I've just noticed, we're wearing a little hood. Look at the little hood. Looks like a little turtle. Ah, wearing a little hood.
Okay.
The water is murkier than
That's because there's been a
yesterday.
corpse in it, you dumb fuck.
Something is glittering at the
There's a
bottom.
key. We did see the
What
key.
could it be?
You think the police
in.
would have
The
noticed?
water is... Something is glittering. What could it be?
But
What,
to
you don't want to
lean
like
forward?
go into the death fountain. It's fine. You might want to get one of those little grabbers that old people have. You know, the little clampy boys that reach down into drains and stuff.
The water
Picking up
is
slippers.
murkier than yesterday.
Go into the dining room. Anyone around? Bates, make me breakfast.
I'm sorry,
Sir.
sir. The shock.
You're fired. I'm cutting out your tongue.
The door is open.
You don't need your tongue to cook.
Exactly.
Someone must be down there.
It'll stop you talking back to me.
Fair enough. Is this where the guy stole the
Wine
wine?
kegs
Probably.
full of quality red.
Ooh.
What's that scratching sound?
Oh. Maybe just a rat. And cal or gas.
Oh, it's Bates.
Oh, what the fuck are you doing? There's a torture chamber. Bates, why do we have this? Is this where the well leads to?
Can't you talk to Bates?
Okay,
This well is from the era when the castle was under siege. It was supposed to connect the castle with an underground system of corridors, but that's merely old
Corridors.
hearsay. No one has ever seen those corridors.
He's so posh he can barely speak.
It's several tens of meters deep, but the water from it can't
You're
be drunk.
British, you'd say feet or yards or fathoms, whatever the fuck they use. You murdering some sort of... Or
Bates.
sharpening a murder chisel.
Bates.
Yes, sir?
What are you doing?
What are you doing? Can't ask him what the fuck he's doing.
I guess he's sharpening a knife
Can
to
the
cut
fountain
food.
back in the garden be
You could
drained?
just get one of those things that you have rather than this.
Yes, there is a big pump in the cellar. It controls the water flow for the whole castle. It is possible to adjust the water level. However, I do not think it is a good idea to drain it after
Who cares what you
happened.
think?
Why?
No, who cares what he
Detective
thinks? He's the
Collier should
servant. He's not
probably
paid
be
to think.
notified about it, sir.
I am merely considering all the alternatives.
I think.
We have the right to find out what happened.
20 queens' length of a
understand?
fathom scrap.
Yes, I do. In that
42
case,
barley
it is
corns.
probably
Hello,
best
Diss.
not to
Say
tell
hello.
anyone. Is that what you meant, sir?
Very much so.
Very much so.
Does one of the X's or halberds in the background have blood on it?
That's from killing the chickens.
Possibly. Henry. Are we glad that Henry's dead?
You said you were there when
I mean,
they
you
dragged
clearly
Henry
killed him,
out
so.
of the fountain.
Because he wasn't cleaning the fountain.
Unfortunately, I was. The sight was terrible.
I have to tell you
Corpse.
something.
Grow up.
I feel responsible for what happened to him.
Why would you say something like that, sir?
Because I shoved his head in
Well,
and
I-
said, clean it!
I ordered him to clean the fountain.
No.
He did not want to do it, but I insisted.
You mustn't think that way, sir.
He was clearly an
Surely,
incompetent
if he had
idiot.
not been drunk, nothing would have happened. And I actually heard Dr. Herman say that his death occurred sometime after midnight. It is not your fault. Certainly, he would not be cleaning it in the middle of the night.
And that's what happened. You dragged him out of his bed and said, you haven't cleaned it!
I told you to clean it right the fuck now! Next is gonna be Morris is dead. He's gonna be beheaded and left in the well.
Yeah, then we'll know it's definitely Henry.
Because fucking hell, the servants are so shit. I'll just do it myself. How's Robert doing?
Have you seen Robert today?
Yes, Sir Robert was reading the newspaper in
Who's
the
Robert
dining
again?
room
Is
this
that the
morning.
uncle?
Mm-hmm.
If you would like to speak with him, I am
How
sure
much
you'll
desire to
find him
speak
in his
with him?
study.
Cringe.
Cringe.
Cringe. I don't like when you say that to me.
Cringe.
Because I'll get my revenge. Say sorry.
Mm.
Say sorry. Stop.
I spoke to Collier. As you can imagine, he asked me a lot of curious
He asked you normal questions.
Tell
Yeah.
me,
Very,
what did
very
he
basic
question
ones
you
with no
about?
prying whatsoever.
Many things. But most of all, he was interested in the place where we found Henry. It was very unpleasant having to describe it all over again, sir.
Oh? Tell me what you told him.
I was afraid you
I
would.
love that.
Well, if I must.
You do must.
I was awakened by a sharp knock.
Is
at the
Samuel
door
wearing
of my room.
glasses?
Morris was
don't
shouting
know.
something.
There's something on
about
his
Henry.
eyes.
He seemed utterly confused, rapidly pouring out incoherent sentences. He wanted me to go with him to the back garden immediately. At
You
that
know how
moment,
those
I still
foreigners
had
are.
no inkling of what had transpired.
Did you go with him right to the fountain?
Yes, and only there did I realize what had happened. It took me a while to come to myself again, but then I went straight to the telephone.
What time was it?
It was about 6 in the morning. Collier and Dr. Herman arrived an hour later. That is all, sir. You know the rest.
Yes. Thanks for being so patient, Bates.
You're my favorite. I guess we'll ask about everyone.
When did Dr. Herman leave?
Half an hour ago. He took Henry's body to the old morgue.
Can I play around with
Did
that?
he mention to anyone what he thought about all this?
I don't mean sexually.
We
I
had a
mean just
long
like see if there's any
conversation
like
with the
keys in his
detective,
bowels or
but I
anything.
have no idea what
Root
they were
around
speaking
in there.
about. I was so distraught, I was not really listening.
All right. That's all then, Bates.
No, we have two more people to ask
Is
about.
in the old morgue then?
Well, of course it is, you dumb fuck. Where else would it be?
He's a peasant, we assume.
No, Samuel said, oh, the body's in the morgue. And I'm like, to Samuel, of course.
I know, but Samuel is so posh he assumes that peasants get like thrown in a bush. He doesn't think they get graves.
Well,
or
they need an
anyone
autopsy
like
to see how he died.
He's a peasant, he's disposable.
Like, he might have died before he was thrown into the pond
Yeah.
or fountain.
They don't care about things like that. Samuel doesn't, at least. Samuel's like, oh, another one. It's like when, you know, like a sponge wears out. And it's like, well, guess we'll go to the shops and get a new one.
What was Morris doing in the back garden so early in the morning? His work is in the stable, right?
Suspicious.
Yes, but he sometimes helps with the gardening. Henry cannot do everything that needs
And
to be
hire
done.
another
Then
gardener.
hire more
I mean, he
fuckers.
was not.
Bates, why don't you take the rest of the day?
No! Sharpen
You
those
don't
knives.
have to work under the circumstances.
No, sir. I do not want to just be sitting around brooding. I'd rather attend to my responsibilities. It helps take my mind off things.
I understand.
Oh, well, if you insist.
I've
I
never
think I will
worked,
go
but that's
now.
fine.
I'll return to my work.
Bates, could you make me some sausages, please?
Forget your bolognese.
Bates, could you make me some spaghetti hoops? I don't know how.
They're full of clean water. The cellar is quite cold, so the water is always cool.
Nice.
Look at the blood on the
Can't
thing.
see anything special, just clean water.
Can you click on the axe with the blood on it?
No, I can't. It's just there, ominously in the background.
Suspicious.
Let's go to the rear part. Grim. Looks very industrial and tortury back here. Wine shelves and a keg.
It's empty. There's nothing in it.
Should there be?
Morris took all of it.
Morris probably took all of it. He's been refilling that same bottle for months.
Yeah.
This is where our best vintages are stored. The temperature as well as degree of dampness is ideal.
Shut up, Samuel. No one cares.
Emma!
Oh, no one cares. The people who care about wine, Jesus.
I have no time for that now.
Oh, this bottle, blah, 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 is 30 years old and I get a sense of shut the fuck up.
Pump controls. Let's drain this river, lake, pond,
No,
whatever.
Bates told you not to do it.
Distribution controls.
But Bates told you
no
not to do
idea
it.
which one does what.
But Bates? Well, but what will the detective say? Those silly little faces.
I need instructions anyway.
Instead of the buttons, look at these. Go back.
Yes.
Look at these ridiculous
I have
faces.
no idea which one does what.
Fine. Or I-S.
The pump is part of the entire water distribution system. It pumps the water in and out endlessly, according to immediate needs.
And there's or-I-S there as well. Just gathering information right now. We'll solve this murder.
You murdered him.
You're action aristocrat. We're not a murderer, we're just pop.
It's Fight Club. You can see it coming a mile off. He said all the males born in that week go mad. And no doubt you're born in that week.
Probably. Out we go. Peasants go in the incinerator to help for a week. I don't want to go back out. I think we're all fine here. Let's go talk to Vicky.
You get all wet if you go. Victoria.
Vicky.
Victoria.
Nana Vix.
Ugh.
Nana Vicky.
Well, she's gone.
Where's Nana Vicky? It's the horrible horse statue. This looks like the lounge of a hotel. I don't like it. I don't like this room. It feels very... I mean, obviously it's going to be old-fashioned, but it feels too old-fashioned. Some of the rooms in this house are nice. Oh, there she is. Hi, Nana Vix. Just staring at her.
Henry is awful. First William, and now...
Yeah, it's a serial killer.
Henry liked to drink, but other than that, he was a good
A serial killer right... There's a serial killer standing right in front of you.
I would like to be alone now. Do you need anything, Samuel?
How do you know about the doctor?
Dr. Herman, the physician, does he live in Willow Creek?
No, some time ago he moved into an abandoned house near the old mill. It is quite close on the road to Willow Creek. The only house far and wide.
Why?
So you could torture his mentally ill patients from the asylum.
Please excuse me now, Samuel.
Fuck off, Samuel.
Leave me alone.
You're my grandson. I haven't seen you for 10 years. But
Yeah,
like,
but we did say we didn't love her earlier.
which is a weird thing to say.
We went, I don't love you and I wouldn't be back if it wasn't for William's death. And she was like, oh. I assume we'll have to go to this, or not, that abandoned house in a second, talk to Dr. Boy. Doesn't look like anything in here. I doubt we can interact with the globe anymore. I hope we don't. Oh, yeah, it's gone. Fine, all the planets are in order. Oh, I can skip the walking transitions I've just figured out by right-clicking. That's quite good.
Jeremy Gordon, William's father.
Or not. Sometimes it works. Where was Robert? Was he upstairs?
Yeah, in his room.
Yeah.
He might have gone somewhere else now. He might have gone to his house, because she told you about his house. No, he's still there.
I need a word with you, Robert.
Did you kill him?
Yes, but I am quite busy at
Bill?
the moment.
I won't keep you long.
Yes, I'm listening.
I hate you.
Did you speak with Collier?
Yes, he detained me for over half an hour with those questions of his.
So, what do you think about all of this?
Collier's theory seems logical to me. I do not believe anyone would want to kill
Blocking
Henry.
the subtitle.
Henry drank himself to senselessness many times before. But
If he
this
was that
time,
drunk, why
he
didn't you
was
fire
unlucky
him?
enough
Because
to
I
fall
guess
into the
they were
pond.
like, nobody else wants to
Cold
work with us
water
because we
certainly had
castrate
something
all
to
our
do with the
servants.
body's condition. Being a
So
physician,
they only
I
get
can
the
certainly attest
shit
to
and
that.
desperate.
You're probably right.
Is there anything else you want to talk about?
No, just
I
the
have a
death.
lot of work to do today.
No, I can talk about Vicky and job.
Whose job?
I guess what your job is. Like, why are you so fucking busy?
Victoria is not willing to talk to me right now. Maybe you should talk to her instead.
You need to consider her age, Samuel.
How old is she?
She just needs some time.
78,
for
probably.
herself.
Yeah, they're probably around
I'll
the same
talk to
age.
her in the evening.
You have mentioned often since I arrived that you have a lot of work. So, what are you working on?
Oh,
I'm
I
making
would
a
rather
man.
Not bother you with the details.
No,
Let's just
a
say
lady.
I'm carrying out
No, a child.
specific research.
Well, you're the one who
Perhaps
keeps
I
doing
will tell
something
you more
creepy.
about it tomorrow when I have some time.
Maybe he just
I need
wants
to
a new
leave for
son.
Ashbury this evening to check on some results.
Oh, all
Or a
right.
nephew to replace Samuel.
I must go now.
Right then, I'll return to my work.
He'll be like, this one won't
Oh,
annoy me and
we'll
knock
go
on the
in-
door.
We'll go in there at some point, and it's like a weird flesh homunculus of us with like clippings of our hair and old clothes and stuff on. Just
And he'd
like
be
going.
like, And he'd be like, this one doesn't answer, doesn't bother me, and knock on the door demanding questions.
It like looks a bit like us, but not quite, and it just goes.
Or you could be replacing the sister wife.
Maybe it's a new sister wife for us. I've been in karate for 4 months now, and I'd sprained my ankle. Now I'm the only one left who's still a white belt. I don't really know how the belts go, and I've never done a martial art, but I'm assuming you could still beat me up. To the room. Is anything in here? We taking our medication today? Take this.
I often have headaches these days. I'd better keep them.
Maybe we should take them, like, as a daily thing. Wash your face. You're a greasy aristocrat.
Can you take the pills?
No, it just wouldn't let me. I tried right-clicking for once.
Maybe you have to left click?
It just picks them up. Okay, back out, I suppose. Vicky's room, she's never fucking in it.
Well, you already saw her in the library. Where's Dr. Herman gone?
Said he was at his morgue, or took him to the morgue about half an hour ago. I guess we'll leave.
That's every...
Little Hood! Why aren't you zipping up your coat?
That's everybody on the estate then, is it?
I think so. Just standing there. Maybe, actually, we should check his greenhouse just before we leave. Shut the fuck up, Ryder. If enough of these characters are murdered, will William Shatner tell us off? spooky music.
The Black Mirror Castle.
I love how it cuts out the rain.
It's full of dry leaves.
What's full of dry leaves? Oh, this bin.
Nothing but
The
leaves.
sound's going very weird. It doesn't like the glass.
Cans of paint and a tin with brushes lying on it.
Something?
Only painter stuff, nothing else.
I'm falling asleep a bit.
Is it because of the rain?
No, I just in the last 10 minutes I've been falling asleep.
I have noticed you've gone to your next phase of sleepiness. Emma has phases of sleepiness. One is cranky.
Says him, he's very cranky when he's sleeping.
The second one is giddy. And we pass through the giddy eye. And the third is very quiet, but still sitting up and sort of like occasionally dropping off like a very sad little kitten.
What's the last stage?
Falling asleep.
I am very sleepy.
The third one is right now, Emma has her hands in her pockets and is sort of crushed up like a little penguin going...
What's the YouTube link?
It's very
Well,
sweet.
we have been going for 3 hours.
You have.
It's not like I'm cutting short. Are you saying I'm cutting short?
Oh my god, shut up.
Are you saying I'm cutting short?
Mark and Craig, Pop Brothers at Law. We've been warning people, if you are working for an unlicensed dispensary, an illegal dispensary, and it gets raided, you need to shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up.
American lawyers are so funny.
This is like the guy you showed me on TikTok.
Yes, that guy.
That we can make the case go away. Case in point, 3 employees of an illegal shop were busted.
They all look like gangsters. Every American lawyer.
During a raid. 2 of
Here,
them
all
said,
the lawyers
I'm
look like
just
nerds.
volunteering here. The third guy shut the fuck up, and the DA did not prosecute the guy who shut the fuck up. They can't prove what you were doing there. If you're a customer, patient, you walked in to go to the bathroom, they don't know. You got to shut the fuck up, and it's Shut the Fuck Up Friday, so review the script. What do you say when the cop first pulls you over?
Why'd you pull me over?
And when he keeps asking questions?
Not discussing my day.
And they ask more questions?
Am I being detained or am I free to go?
And if detained, what do you say?
Get me a lawyer.
I invoke the 5th.
And then what do you do?
You shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up Friday. Never answer questions when the cops ask.
Have safe holidays.
It's not really a lawyer though here, is it? Solicitor.
I have no idea.
In this...
Oh yeah, the same thing though.
No, it's not. Because there's one fella that you talk to and then sits down, and
they
the
ask
other
more.
person stands up and does barrister, solicitor.
Haven't seen a tie tied that wide and big since year 7. Oh, I remember at school we had to wear ties.
I'm taking the bar exam next year. Good luck.
Oh, amazing.
So we have been going for 3 hours.
We'll stop in a few minutes then.
So are you saying that I've ruined?
Oh my god, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You're my little wiggle.
Sorry.
What was I saying? I can't remember.
Who cares? Play the game.
Okay, fine.
When you were rude.
Oh yeah, that's it.
No.
We used to have to wear ties at school, and people used to make fun of the people who didn't have proper ties and had clip-ons. It was like a status thing. It's like, you're wearing a clip-on tie? Ugh, fucking nerd.
You're covered in hair. He cut his own hair. Now
I cut my own hair this morning, and now there's hair everywhere.
Shut the fuck up! You're my little wiggle.
You are my little wiggle.
It's closed and probably full of whiskey. Henry
You know how they
so
are.
as not to carry it.
Good for him. He was trying.
It's locked.
Yeah, you killed him.
Locked, but I don't have a key for that. Anything else in the flower pots, maybe?
Or under the flower pots.
Ready for planting.
And now where people always hide their keys.
I don't know.
On TV they do. There'll be like a spare key hidden under the flower pot.
I get these pliers. I can use that to like cut off.
I think that's the stupidest thing ever.
No,
Because everyone know, the idea that hiding a spare key outside, because someone will find, because it's always under the flower
And
pot.
small tubes with fertilizer.
If you want a spare key, just give it to
see a
someone
bill
you
of
know.
exchange
That's what you
anywhere.
did. Kane was.
Where
Can I
did
tell this
Henry
story?
put it?
This silly thing where you got yourself locked out.
I don't care.
So Kane, I'm always telling him to bring a key. He went out and he didn't bring a key, and I went to Cork. Or was I in Cork?
I don't know.
And obviously I locked the door. I wasn't going to leave the door unlocked when neither of us were in there. Then he's ringing me and like, I'm locked out. I didn't bring a key. And I was like, then he had the cheek to say, is the back door open? Because I would have gone into the garden and gone that way, climb over the wall. And I said, of course the back door is not open. So it's locked to prevent people from doing
Emma's
that.
just scared of things like robberies and murders for some reason.
And I'm like, it's locked to prevent people from doing that. And he was like, oh, I'll go to my grandmother's and see if she has a key.
Seeds of some plants.
And she
maybe
did.
beans.
So he got in.
Eventually.
There's...
But like, just leave the back door open or a window open or something so that I can shimmy in through the back door.
No.
It'll be fine.
No.
There is nothing interesting in the drawer.
We need to find this fucking bill of sale so we can get the thing. I mean,
what
he's
you need a
dead,
bill
he's
of
not gonna need
sales
it.
for?
The other part to this strange object.
Oh, yeah.
He pawned it for beer money or
you
whatever.
think you'd have asked him that before you drowned him? I guess the demon possessing you doesn't want you to solve the mystery.
Locked. Else?
It's
can.
Clean water.
How long would it take to drown
want
someone?
to
Like if you
water
held the
anything.
person down in water like that, how long does it take to kill them?
Depends if they were prepared and holding their breath first, or if you just caught them by surprise. Could be longer than a couple of minutes.
God.
Like, if you punched them in the stomach first and then dunked their head underwater, they'd be fucked. Like, they would maybe like 30 seconds, they'd be fucked. Like, basically until the bubbles stop, I think, but probably only a minute or two.
Until they stop struggling. Ah, but have
Yeah.
you not seen in movies? They pretend to stop struggling, and then when you check on them, then they headbutt you and run away.
I think after the bubbles stopped...
Yeah, the bubbles is more reliable.
No, but I would still hold them under the water for another 30 seconds or so, just in case they were faking it, and then you get like, you get more kicks after about 30 seconds, and then you go, fuck off!
Jesus, this is a grim conversation.
I'm just saying, if I had to drown somebody,
Well, if you
I'd make sure that they were dead.
if you had to kill somebody, there's easier ways than that.
Yeah, probably.
Whack
But, you
them on
know,
the head.
if you don't have anything else around.
It gets quite, look at this place. There's loads of things.
Well, that's the
around.
thing. I guess if
You could kill him with that.
I'm imagining, yeah, there's probably like a rock around or something. You'd ground them, you'd hold them under, and with your other hand, if it was free at all, maybe you'd hit them in the back of the head with a
Cut
rock.
their throat with a knife.
Yeah, but if you didn't have a knife, I'd
He's
blunt
in, a,
force
he's,
trauma.
in a, he's in a house. Of course you
Yeah.
can get a knife.
Yeah, but if it was on the spur of the moment, like, oh fuck, I need to kill this guy, then hold him underwater, maybe like just punch him in the back of the head or hit him with a rock or something. Just keep holding him under while the blood pools out.
If it's on the spur of the moment, you mean like self-defense. It'd be quite
Yeah.
hard to grab his head and put him underwater. More
Yeah,
likely you'd be hitting him.
That's what I mean. Like, you'd have to like wind him somehow. So like punch him hard in the stomach a couple of times, so he goes like, and then push him into the water and just fucking get on his back, push his head down by the hair, like grab onto his ears and just pull
Alright,
down.
that's enough now.
Sorry.
It's gross.
Extra. Local lady found drowned beside old pony Garda
The
looking
leaves
for a
will
harm.
begin to rot soon. The bags are soaked badly. Perhaps Henry forgot to burn.
He was burning them because there was smoke
There
yesterday.
was, but not all of them.
Over his job.
That
Now
fucker
this
could have at
thing
least
is
burned the leaves before he died. What an idiot.
Boom.
It's full of rainwater. It will have to be cleaned before it can be used again.
This man's death is required now and no later. I mean, if they're coming at you with a stick or something, let's say, then yeah. You have to do something. Not saying I would do this.
Well, obviously in self-defense you would.
It's empty.
I'd probably try and get them unconscious, but I don't know how easy that is. Like, drown them unconscious, if that's a
Well,
thing.
there's no like...
Pull them out just before they stop so they're
if you're
gasping.
fighting someone in self-defense, you don't plan anything, you just react.
Yeah. Is this what you do to the eagle? No. If I had to fight an eagle, I'd probably, I think, be able to break its wings and bones in general
I know,
really easily.
enough now.
And then maybe just rip it apart.
He doesn't want to leave yet.
They're hollow. What else do I need to do then before I leave? I'm not 100% sure. I'm just wandering around in the rain right now. Well, I need the bill of sale or whatever, so...
Well, where does Henry sleep? Maybe it's under his bed and he lied to you.
I don't know where the fuck he's...
Well, maybe you
I
can...
assumed in the garden. Under a bush or something. Eagles are scary, they kick you in the face and hold on. Yeah, I imagine I'd take a lot of damage fighting an eagle, but I think I could kill it.
You couldn't. They're massive.
Yeah, but they're hollow.
They can rip out your eyes.
They can. I would probably lose an eye or get really badly scared, but I think if I could grab its legs, like
You'd need
a leg in each hand, and then just fucking rip.
You'd need
I think it would happen.
another person to help you.
I think I would go to hospital afterwards, but I think I could grab a limb in each arm and just pull, and they'd split apart like a wishbone. I think they're hollow. They're so light. I could kill an owl too like that, and a cheetah you could just kick to death. That's fine.
Take a lot of damage, like you're a D&D
See, this
character.
is the thing. This is exactly my point. This has come up in chat before. Or the leopard, or whatever you think you can take. Cheetah. A cheetah anyone in this chat could kill. Emma, me, you. A leopard would beat the shit out of us in seconds. I think people don't know what cheetahs are, and they just assume they're basically the same as leopards.
But the
leopards are like 5 times bigger, and cheetahs are terrified of everything.
Cheetahs are the things that run really fast.
Yes, cheetahs are really fast, but also virtually hollow and anxious.
Yeah,
and
but
tiny.
Is that just cheetahs
They're-
is that just cheetahs in captivity who are anxious?
I don't know, but also cheetahs, they're so small. I don't even know if they're considered big cats. Like they're tiny. They're like the size of a small dog.
And they're the only cats apart from normal cats, domestic cats, that purr.
Yes, they purr and meow.
Now either do something or finish
Yeah, exactly.
up.
They're only like dog size. They're like smaller than a Labrador.
Do something or finish up.
Fine. I will. I don't know what else to do, so I guess we'll finish up so you can go sleep.
Thank God.
And you can all mull over how. Honestly, it's a confidence issue. You
No
could
one-
all fight a cheetah.
No one did a second kazoo.
No. Thankfully, a cheetah would probably wouldn't be very anxious about killing me. Good,
Oh
human
my God.
kill
I might just walk away. I just might just walk away, like.
Can a human fight against a cheetah? Cheetahs are incredibly fast and agile, reaching speeds of up to 60 miles an hour. Yeah, but not in a straight up fucking fist fight like we'd be in. Like if a cheetah wanted to kill me across a savannah and my back is turned, sure. But I'm thinking in like an arena fight. Like a sandy arena, we're in like a gladiatorial match, we're both nude.
Well, Reddit says, because of course,
Fists up.
Reddit says, because of course it does, a human can kill a mountain lion with their bare hands.
I don't know if I
And
would
the
go against a
average
mountain
cheetah
lion.
is smaller than the average mountain lion. Cheetahs also don't like to fight. They will run away from competitions with jackals and vultures.
Yeah, they're scavengers basically. Well, no, they're not, but they do like hit and run attacks and then run off. Can a human beat a cheetah? Vet explains.
Well, what about its teeth? Its teeth are stronger than yours. All it has to do is like rip your throat.
Yeah, but my fists can cave in its fucking skull.
What before it bites your hand off? Or
Yeah.
bites your hand very badly?
I think you do wolf strats in that case, which is if you're fighting a wolf, apparently what you're meant to do.
Or is this the whole put your finger up its bottom?
No, you're supposed to shove your entire arm in its mouth so that it can't close its jaw and clamp down. You're meant to just basically shove your entire fist into its face so that it just goes like, oh
yeah,
and
but
can't like bite you.
That's a good point. What about the claws?
I don't know if their claws are that impressive. I've seen cheetah claws.
Google it, so. And then I'm going to bed.
I mean, you'd take some damage, but I think you could easily kill a cheetah.
And then I'm going to fucking bed.
Okay. Cheetah feet. Yeah, these are basically just cat claws. They're not big at all. Like a lion, obviously, that has huge claws. I mean, you're not seeing this. Here we go. Cheetah claws are actually fairly small. They're not. I don't think they use their claws much. They mainly go for the neck and bite.
Go
and
back.
clamp
Go
down.
back there. Then though. Look. Yeah, exactly. They go for the back of the neck and
Yeah,
bite.
but that's the thing. Like, I think in a straight up fight, I think it won't be able to do that.
Look here.
Yeah, it probably didn't kill her. She probably beat the shit out of that cheetah afterwards. I mean, look how small it is. You could crush its face. You could just grab its face and go, ah, and then press it down.
Right, I'm going.
Okay.
Are you finishing?
Yes.
I need to sleep.
Okay. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope that gave you some food for thought.
Arrivederci, or whatever it is.
We'll conclude. We'll play more Black Mirror next week probably. Dreya hulking out. I might have a video up by tomorrow. We'll see.
Hurry up!
Sorry, I made myself laugh. I don't have anything recorded right now, so it might be late. We'll see. Yeah, that's about it. Go watch my YouTube channel. Go watch my Discord and all these things. I exclamation mark links in. I'll see everybody later. Thank you, everybody, for watching once more. Thanks for any bits and subscriptions and any gifted subscriptions and anything that was redeemed.